Hi, I'm Jack Berry, and I'm here with Paul Albanese, the designer with the sporty coat on and a nice emblem. Paul had a lot to do with that Timberstone golf course. So tell us a little bit of how you got up there. What was...
I was working with Jerry Matthews. Obviously, everyone knows Jerry Matthews in the Michigan golf world. His father was the grandfather of Michigan golf, but Jerry's right up there too. And I was fortunate to work with Jerry. And it was in 1996, 97 we got the project. And I'll tell you a little story about it. I got the phone call from Timberstone, or from the people who owned Timberstone at the time, about doing a golf course. And I'm an East Coast transplant, so we get the phone call to get potentially this project in Iron Mountain, Michigan. And I'm excited, so I go to Jerry. I said, Jerry, we got ourselves a potential project in northern Michigan. And I'm just thinking it's a 3 or 4 hour drive from Lansing. And Jerry says to me, young man, do you know where Iron Mountain is? I said, yeah, it's in northern Michigan. He goes, and then he pointed to me on the map where it was. He goes, that's about an 8 hour drive we got. So we end up going there. And then the second funny story to this that a lot of people don't know is that there's 2 time zones in Michigan. So Jerry and I were getting ready to go to have the meeting at Timberstone, and we're driving across the UP, and we're going to be right on time. When both of us look up and we see the sign for the time zone change, and we go, well, I guess we're going to be an hour early.
Well, Paul, in the design of the golf course, you had an idea of going up and then down.
Down the mountain. Yeah, that was the trick. Again, routing the golf course was the key to that project. Was how do we get up the hill and down the hill in a way that's not going to have golfers, leaving and not wanting to come back. So what we ended up doing was traversing up the hill, kind of sideways, if you will, kind of back and forth up the hill, which worked out great because we got to the top of the hill. For the final 2 holes, we're able to play right down to the clubhouse. So 17 and 18 are 2 downhill holes that I think leave the golfers with really positive feelings when they leave the golf course, especially 17, which you can see for, I don't know how far away you're, 30, 40 miles.
Now, was it difficult to build it?
To build the course? Probably one of the more difficult projects that I've worked on in my career, honestly. We didn't quite know how much rock was really under the soil. As you don't know on quite a few golf course projects, it's never possible to tell how much there really is. And when we got into the building of it, we realized, the joke of it was we were building a golf course on a rock quarry at one point. So that became a real challenge as to how much rock can you really get rid of. We contemplated, putting topsoil over the entire golf course or sand. There were a lot of different ways to go about it, but again, money being an issue, we had to figure out what was the most economical way to deal with these rocks. I think we achieved the goal. We kept it within a reasonable budget, but the construction was definitely a challenge for ourselves and the contractors who did that.
Did you lose a lot of blades on the
on the equipment? We did a lot of blades and a lot of tracks on the dozers. Yeah, and the poor shapers. You talk to any shaper or operator about operating on rock, your back's not feeling very good for the next few weeks, so it's not easy.
So the grass has grown very nicely over it, and I played there last summer, and it's in wonderful condition.
Yeah, and that's actually the fun part about my job is we actually get to play quite a few of our designs before there's anyone else in the dirt, and to try to figure out how things are going to play before there's actually turf on it, that takes some kind of imagination.
Well, did you hit any rocks when you were...
Put it this way, I didn't bring my #1 set of golf clubs there when I would play in the dirt. I usually would bring one of my brother's sets of clubs.
Well, we've been talking with Paul Albanese, who is a designer at Timberstone.